When this guy walked in, every girl popped their balloon instantly, but he didn't chase anyone. He gave them a life lesson they'll never forget.
So let me get this straight. His life lesson is basically be useful like an appliance, perform like a circus act in the bedroom, and speak to your man like he's your employer, or you'll lose him. That's not relationship wisdom. That's a compliance manual disguised as game. Let's break down the flaws he conveniently left out. The first point, be useful. Useful how? Useful to who? Useful for what? He frames usefulness like a woman is an appliance that men shop for. No mention of mutuality, no mention of compatibility, just usefulness. That's not a relationship, that's procurement. And do you see the sleight of hand? He says, if you are a useful asset, no man will ever get rid of you. So the whole foundation is fear. Fear of being replaced, fear of not being enough. It's giving, cling to him by being his unpaid support worker. That's not partnership, that's servitude dressed up as advice. Then he goes left field with number 2. Blow his mind in the bedroom by doing the wildest, nastiest thing he's ever done and exceed it. Look, let's be adults. Sexual compatibility matters, cool. But tying your entire value to being a circus performer in the bedroom is wild. No room for boundaries, no room for personal comfort, no room for saying, actually, I don't want to do that. Also, men who build their masculinity around, I need the wildest thing possible, always forget one thing. Someone taught them those wild things in the first place. So by his own logic, if a man can get it anywhere, what exactly is keeping him loyal? Certainly not respect, certainly not values, just novelty. And novelty has zero loyalty. Then he tries to land the plane on respect, but the whole example tells on him. Would you speak to your boss like that? That's the lesson. A man should be treated like an employer. So your romantic relationship is now HR. You're not building love, you're building corporate conduct. What happens when love needs vulnerability? You can't be vulnerable with your boss. What happens when you need compassion? Your boss doesn't care about your emotional needs, he cares about KPIs. Using the person who writes your checks as the standard just shows you how he sees himself. The one in charge, the one with authority, the one who doesn't need to earn respect because he assumes he's owed it. And here's the part he'll never say out loud. His advice only works if the woman shapes herself around him, and the man doesn't have to grow at all. That's the gap. That's the flaw. That's the whole trick. It's the same dynamic we see in families all the time. Some lovely, kind-hearted people have hideous children, both in character and appearance, and some downright hideous parents somehow produce beautiful children inside and out. Why? Because character isn't inherited, it's developed, it's shaped. It's influenced by everything from environment to self-awareness to sheer luck. The same applies to relationships. You can do everything right and still end up with someone who simply doesn't value you. Being useful won't fix that. Bedroom gymnastics won't fix that. Respect won't fix that if it's only flowing one way. A healthy relationship isn't about ticking a man's wish list. It's two people choosing each other because who they are aligns, not because one person bent themselves into a role. Real relationships don't survive on fear. They survive on reciprocity, mutual respect, emotional intelligence, growth, and yes, accountability on both sides. So if you're listening to this thinking this is the formula to keep a man, let me give you a more accurate one. Choose someone whose character matches your value system. Because just like parents and children, what looks good on paper can still turn out hideous, and what starts imperfect can still grow into something beautiful. Drop your thoughts. I want to know if you caught the same gaps I did.